Hey y'all, welcome in to Joe's Bowling Sports and Ministry Talk TV. We're get your bowling and sports and ministry, your talk to TV, bowling some different rooms for yesterday. How you guys doing tonight? Yeah, too much. Thank you very much. Man, hey, when you know what? I'm gonna start making it first because sometimes I don't know. Sometimes it don't seem like the right amount of coffee come out of the coffee pot, and then that's what makes it like that. So it ends up being off a little bit. But yeah, I am guys. I'm sitting up here. Um, I just got in the house after beating on the door for 45 minutes. So I told my son, thank you. I needed some air. I'm sorry, I'm boogering up. I'm not mad though. I beat it on the doors and I did it all. I finally got in the house though. I finally got in. If he wasn't in here, he lucky he'd have been if he wasn't in here by himself for a few minutes, I would have definitely if he was with me, I wouldn't even worried about getting in at all. Mm, Trying to find out. I'm just drinking a little coffee right now. It's pretty good. I thought it was sweet. I think it was my first initial drink. Maybe it wasn't mixed all the way through or something, but it ain't bad. My lips is dry, y'all. I'm feeling exceptionally amazing right now. Like literally over the top. I mean, I feel amazing. I'm like, man, y'all just don't know. Mm. I feel like dancing with David. Shondo. Almost went to sleep with my thumb in my mouth. Hey, baby. Hey, beautiful. What are you doing? I do. I feel amazing right now. Mm. I gotta put my thumb in my mouth with sleep. Jay's lucky he was here because I was about to turn around. Mm. Yes, that's just relaxing. I know I am too. I'm relaxing. Got me some coffee and a water. Drinking some water at the same time and relaxing a little bit. My lips is dry. I got me some watermelon right here, and I'm going to make me 4 pieces of chicken. I got 4 little wingettes. I'm going to cook those later. I got those in water. I had went and bought some pizza, but it gave me a headache, and I'm still hungry. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still a bit on the hungry side. So this cheese bread, I'm probably gonna take it. I don't know. Maybe take it to my brother tomorrow. Some I don't know. I can't eat that stuff. Mm. I ain't even about to try it. But the cheese bread, I probably could just take the pepperoni off the top because I think it's just only on the top only. I think so. I think it's just only on the top. I believe so. It's amazing though how you can buy um cheap pizza from somewhere with the same ingredients you get expensive pizza somewhere, and the expensive pizza don't give me no headaches, no nothing. I can eat it and be fine. But the cheap pizza give me bad headaches. And honestly, it's really not that more expensive. It's really not. It's really not at all. Like if you think about it, it's not. Because you can go to the place we call Bruno's, and you can get two medium pizzas for actually it's cheaper. Ain't that something? It's actually cheaper. That's pretty crazy. And it ain't near about this. It ain't near about this less food. It ain't because them pizza puffs. If you order four of those, I feel like four of those and a pizza, one of Bruno's pizzas, a medium, a 14-inch, ain't as much food as four orders of those cheese bites and a pizza. I feel like just one. Bruno's pizza so filling. Like that stuff, you could keep eating it. Honestly, like I wasn't full at all. It was just my head was making my head hurt. It hurt, honestly. I wasn't full at all. Maybe it's just me. I'm hungry right now. It's a little warm in here for some reason. Yes, Bruno's fire, honey. Bruno's the best. I think Bruno's the best we got here. But I do want to try some other places, like in Chicago and New York. Like I want to try some of those places. Always have. Want to try some of those places. I think you kind of turned me into a pizza lover. I wasn't really a pizza lover like that. I liked it, but not like it like I like it now. But I would love to try like some of those places, some of those big places in Chicago. Like they do like the pizza pies and all that. I would like to try some of those. What is like? Is it what's going on, Rick? What it do? I think it's like I think it's like one. What is like two places known for pizza? Chicago and New York. I think. Is there any other places? I'm not sure. Part of me, I thought it was three, but maybe it's only two. It might be only two. Part of me feel like it was three. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. Part of me feel like it was three places known for like they good pizza. Mm. Yeah, I said Chicago and New York. Those only two places. That's only two places. Is New Jersey? I don't know. Jersey known for pizza? Is Jersey? Italy face. Not Italy. Not the Italy. I promise I was about to say something like that. I swear I was. I promise you I was just about to say something like that along the lines. Yeah, I am feeling marvelous right now. Yeah, I ain't felt like this in since 1972. I feel like I could do like a mini backflip right now. Have you ever heard of a mini backflip? I could do like a mini backflip right now. Mm. I should see my eyes right now. The phone look like it's smoky. Maybe I need to put this coffee down for a minute. I think that coffee making me gassy. Hey, that darling girl. I'm gonna put that coffee down. That coffee making me hot. It's a little hot in here. Like, it's just a little spicy in here. It's on 72 though, I think. I think the air on 72. I think that coffee just making me hot. Babe, ain't nobody here but me, okay? Jay sleep. I know my gas is deadly, baby. But ain't nobody here but me. Well, Jay sleep. I don't think it could take him out in sleep. And Mike can. You hear my wife? Oh, no, not the gas. She experienced that gas earlier. I'm a bit eggish right now, guys. Excuse me. But I'm dealing with an egg spirit. I truly am. I'm dealing with an egg spirit. Me too. Me too. Me too. Badly. Yeah, I'm dealing with an egg spirit. Have you ever like had the gas and it was like more like eggish? That's what I'm doing right now. I am. Woo wee, y'all. I am feeling. I'm walking on sunshine. If I fall asleep, y'all wake me up. I got me something to drink in there. I do got me something to drink. Y'all, I forgot to put up my lasagna. You crazy. I forgot to put up my lasagna, y'all. It was only a couple pieces, but I wanted to put that up. It's so good. That turkey, y'all, with lasagna or turkey with spaghetti is, y'all, you can't even tell the difference. Like, you can't tell one, like, bit of the difference. Like, not at all. Turkey and lasagna, turkey and spaghetti, and I tell you, turkey and man, which I used the wrong kind of turkey. So I can't really judge that one yet, but it was good. It was good, but it wasn't great. The spaghetti, lasagna, and one more thing else I thought. Spaghetti, lasagna. I thought we had four things, which are spaghetti, lasagna, or chili. Them fire. You can't tell the difference at all. Like at all. Like you can't even. It would be hard to even remotely closely tell the difference. Like you can't. You can't. You just can't tell the difference in it. It's impossible. If you can, like, only way you could tell the difference, somebody tell you. Yep, I had that manwich. Now the manwich, like I said, was a little bit iffy because I used the wrong kind of turkey. That was the only thing, honey. I want to make that again with the right kind of turkey. Let me try that one more time. I did like it. I liked it. I didn't think it was bad. Congratulations to you, darling. Congratulations to you. What's going on, Go? How you doing? So it was good. Don't get me wrong, it was good. But I think if I make it with that 80%, honey, I'm thinking that you won't be able to tell the difference. I really feel that way. I feel if I make it with that 80%, you won't be able to tell the difference. Dog, that's an awesome thing. Congratulations to you. Definitely not ignoring it at all. Congratulations and many more accomplishments to you. Seriously. That is awesome. Yeah. So but I would recommend y'all use 85% lean. That's what I would recommend for the turkey. I didn't like the 90%. I thought the 90% tasted weird to me. It tasted very weird to me, but it was edible. Now it wasn't nasty. It was not nasty. Don't get me wrong. It was not nasty. Trust me. I had me a nice amount of sandwiches, and I'm not a person that can just eat anything just to eat it. So it was good. But I bet you if I was to use that 85% lean, it'll take it to a whole nother level. I'm telling you, it would take it to a whole nother level. It will. For some reason, what turkey does compared to ground beef is I noticed the sauce really adhere to the meat. The sauce really like to grab onto the meat and like thicken up on the meat. Like it really likes to grab and make whatever you make really hearty. I noticed that. Like the even with the turkey being bad turkey on the manwich, it made the manwich taste different. And it was just regular manwich, but it made it taste different. It tastes like a little like I don't know. It just tasted a little like I don't know. I can't explain what it tastes like, but it tastes a tad bit different in the manwich. The 90%, 99% one did. But the 85% in the spaghetti, it really took on the sauce. All the rest of them just like took on the sauce, the bell pepper and onion, and you really could taste the bell pepper and onion and sauce. And like whatever flavors you add to the meat, you really can like taste those flavors because what you're not doing is you're not draining them very much. So you whatever comes off is like a little bit of water. It's like a little bit of water, basically. It's not even grease. It's like water from the vegetables, basically. You're not getting a lot of water from it off of I mean a lot of oil off the meat at all. Like it's very lean. So you're not getting like no oil off the meat. Uh you know what I'm saying? No fat. It's just all like little vegetable oil off the meat. I mean little water off the meat. And you just pour it off a little bit and go. On the 99% one, it was no nothing. It wasn't even nothing there to even cook off, like nothing. But on the 85%, it's like a little bit of something, like tad bit of something. I poured it in the colander, shook it twice, and then put it back in the pot and went about this. Really, what you plant, darling? What do you guys plant? That's what I can't wait to plant either. I cannot wait to plant a garden. Oh my god, I'm excited. I really want to plant a garden. I always wanted to have our own like little mini garden. It ain't got to be the biggest, but just some we can manage. A little hot spot we can manage with some bell pepper, some onions, bell pepper, onion. Okay, let me see. Bell peppers, onions, tomatoes. Uh, and I'm not gonna have a ton of plants. So when I name all this stuff, um, it's not gonna be a ton of plants. It's gonna be like a little bit of each. I want to try some sweet potatoes. I don't know how it's gonna be, but I'm gonna try a little sweet potatoes and see. You said little animal fat of animal fat. Okay, yeah, I drain mine off. I don't like the grease. It messes my stomach too much. I don't like the grease. Um, like a little sweet potatoes, some collard greens. I want to say mustard and turnip greens, but they just very hard to manage, and I don't know if we got the time. You got to really manage them and really watch them and really make sure you spray them with seven dust so the bugs don't eat them up and weed them out a lot. And then you got to pick them and cook them like 2 or 3 times throughout the summer because they grow so quick. And you got to eat them or give them away or something like that throughout the summer because they grow so quick and you can eat them really quick because they grow so quick. And if you let them overgrow, they get tough. Or if you let them overgrow, the bugs will eat them. So that's one that's kind of I don't know about that one. But I would love to have some. You said we planted a variety of tomatoes, peppers, and beans. We also planted cucumbers, and we planted the herb sweet basil. Ooh, that's good. You got a nice garden. Nice garden. That's perfect. That's perfect. I would love to have like a little green bean too, little green bean, and even a couple stalks of corn. Yeah, I want a whole thing, but just like a little nice little spot, but just like a little bit of something, like a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? A little, like I would like to have like some herbs and stuff. Yes, green beans and corn too. Yes, baby. Yes, I would like watermelon. Oh, yeah, watermelons too. We gonna have a whole plethora of stuff. Like just a little bit of though. We don't gotta have a lot. I even want like a little herb garden spot, like just to the side, like a little bit of herbs. We're gonna do like some basil and some whatever my wife could come up with, like some things she could think of, in there. I'm just running off at the mouth, but we would decide this together, y'all. I'm just kind of talking, but yeah, like maybe have like put the herbs like off to the side so you know the difference, so you don't go out there picking no herbs up. Hey, Christina Villa, how are you? Yeah, like get some herbs and stuff. That would be nice. And like I said, the only thing hard is mustard and turnips really that I seen uh growing. That's the hardest thing I ever grew. Pretty much everything else is pretty easy. I never done no type of potatoes ever. Uh I seen watermelons done 1,000 times. You said I picked up sweet basil by mistake. It was in the wrong section. I hear it's great for cooking. Really? That's what I don't want to do. That's why I said I want to take it and put it by itself. Rosemary, thyme, basil, parsley, cilantro. Yes, yes, all of that. All of that. Well, could you imagine some fresh rosemary and thyme on some chicken? That'd probably be fire. That'd be fire. I don't know how you do it or nothing. I probably have to read up on how you let it dry out. You know what I'm saying? Let it dry out and put it in a food processor and blend it down and make it like dry. I would love to do that. That's how I want to do it. So you can have some of that stuff and you can keep some of it for the you know what I'm saying? And keep up some for the winter. Um Same way you could do it like canning tomatoes. You can do like can some of your tomatoes have like some fresh canned I don't know exactly how to can tomatoes. Like I don't know how to do them at all. But I've actually used fresh tomatoes and cooked them down into a sauce and had chunks of like diced tomatoes inside the sauce from the actual tomatoes. I've actually done that. I didn't really know what I was doing. I'm an experimenter, y'all. I experiment a lot with food. So I experimented. I cut them down into diced tomatoes, let them cook down, and it was a bunch of thick sauce on the side. And the other tomatoes were really, uh, it was really diced tomatoes in there. You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty cool. Uh, you know, and it came out good, and I used it for spaghetti. I made it out of spaghetti. I took it and used it for spaghetti. And I did that when I was in my teenage years, like 17, 18 years old, maybe 16, 17, something like that around that time period. But that's what we had. I ain't had no sauce. I took it and put some I let it cook down in the pot and let it thicken up some in the pot and mash down the tomatoes in the pot and let it thicken up and put some garlic salt because that's all I had. I put some garlic salt down there, some parsley, um, some seasoned salt, and some. I cut up some regular onions, real small, and I put it down there and I let it cook down in there real good. And then I put some sugar in there, and let it cook down, and I use that for my spaghetti because that's all I had. I had nothing else. I woke up. Y'all know how I do. I woke up and wanted some spaghetti, and we had a whole bunch of fresh tomatoes in the that my mom had pulled out of the garden, sitting on top of the thing. And I'm like, I wonder can I use these, and I did, and it worked. But I don't know nothing about canning. Nothing. I have no clue. I know my buddy AJ mom do a bunch of canning every year. She cans everything every year. She cans like tons and tons of cans of tomatoes. She do her green beans. She do it all. She got like every year. She cans tons and tons of fresh vegetables, so she can have them all. She have them all up until it's time to regrow it again. Yep. That's what AJ, me and AJ was just talking about this like a couple days ago because he just put his mom's garden down before he left. He went off to a job and work, to work a job up in Bloomington, Indiana. And so he was telling me how his mom he having so much him well he get them too from his mom, but they have so many canned goods from canned like good cans from one year to the next, and then she give away a ton of them. In the meantime, she give away I don't know how many away, hundreds and hundreds of cans away. She give jars out to everybody. AJ like she give that stuff out to everybody, and she still have tons of it. And she use it every single day, and they have stuff all the way up until like April or May of every year before it's time to can't before it's time to regrow it again. I said that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, but I have no clue how to can. No thought, nowhere to begin at. That'd be something me and my wife have to experiment together, Lord. And that'd be more on her because I really don't have a clue. When stuff like that, I mean, I'm not impatient, but like, um, my wife is better with stuff like that. She's better with stuff like that because she don't mind writing a recipe down. She don't mind like you know what I'm saying, following a recipe. Me myself, like she already know if it's a new recipe and it's something that's gotta be made. Not me. I ain't the one. I ain't the one to do it. I'm gonna add something that ain't in there, or I'm gonna take something out because I'm like, oh, that's nasty. I don't like that. That ain't gonna be good. We could leave that part out because I don't really like that type of stuff. And it might not. It might be something that you really can't even taste. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even taste it. It's just in there because you needed to stop the vegetables from rotting. I'm just make saying something. Maybe it might be in there for stopping it from doing something. And it's in there for a reason. But just because I tasted mayonnaise before and I didn't like it, and I'm just using mayonnaise for instance. I tasted tomatoes before and I don't like them raw. I'm like, no, I can't. No, I can't do that. No, that can't. If that's in there, I can't eat it. So I'll take it out and then ruin the recipe because I didn't took something out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, dang, I took that out. Why did I take that out? If I hadn't took that out, this would have been good. You know what I'm saying? I think I did something like that one time with it was like a spicy something that wasn't supposed to be sweet. It wasn't supposed to be sweet, but because I took the spice out of it, it ended up being sweet because I took the spice out of it, and it didn't balance out the actual recipe. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't balance out what I was cooking, and so it actually made it too bitter or too sweet. I can't remember what it was, but it actually made it something because it didn't. The recipes didn't balance out no more. So yeah, that's stuff I do. Like I said, I'm just not the person that a new recipe. I'll take some stuff out in a minute because it'd be something I don't like, you know. And just because it's something I don't like, that don't mean the recipe can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Some things can't be substituted, and some things ain't meant to be took out. It's meant to be put in there for a reason. Decided to give away my last two can periods. Jim, really? Um. So yeah, I'm a foot itching. So yeah, I'm a foot itching. Yeah, I'm not distracted because it's trying to heal. And I know as soon as I take a scratch to it because it's healing like that, it's going to open back up. What kind of? So you made hair jam go? Yep. AJ mom be doing all of that stuff. She makes all of that stuff. And then she get on Facebook every year and she be like, "Do anybody want this?" And people like, "Oh, I'll take a couple cans. I'll take this many cans." She's like, "You gotta come get it. You gotta come get it." And they go out there and get it. Uh, my buddy Richie go out there every year. Him and his wife go out there every year and get stuff at the end of the year. They actually plant a ton of stuff. They actually got a nice sized garden though, really big space, really big backyard for a nice sized garden. So it's like really a nice big sized garden, like nice size, bigger sized garden. Put a little bit more on there because that spot is itching. Wait, my foot just started itching out of nowhere. He said my favorite thing when I was a girl was my maternal grandmother homemade peach preserve. Really? That sounds good, darling. That sounds real good. Homemade peach preserve? That sounds excellent. I'd eat. I like peaches anyways. I like peaches. Yeah, when we was kids, like around here where I live at, when we was kids, it was so easy to find like an apple tree or a pear tree. Like it was so easy to find that around where I lived at. You could walk through alleys and find grapevines and all types of stuff. Like none of that stuff exists no more. Like none of that stuff exists no more at all. Like none. That's pretty wild. Yeah. Cause I guess they gotta be tended to, huh? They gotta be, taken care of. So if they're not taken care of, I ain't think about that. That's why I don't exist. If they're not taken care of, then they're not gonna last. Of course, I ain't think about that. Hey, man, what's going on? Love you too. How are you? He said I had a great aunt who made her own fruit preserves. Really? That sounds good too. I'm a strong believer in being self sufficient. Well, I could tell, go. I definitely could tell. I could definitely tell. Definitely tell that for sure. Definitely tell that you believe in. Yes, I miss fruit trees. Yes, me too. I do too. You good? Thanks for asking. Lord, you just good on it, Lord. You're not great. You're not amazing. So don't take this funny, y'all. When I ask y'all this, because right now I'm drawing a blank. Okay, how do bananas grow again? I forgot how bananas grow. I know they grow in bunches like that. Don't they grow in bunches like they are made, right? Don't they grow in the big thick bunches like that? I think they grow like that, right? I know they grow in them big thick bunches. I think, right? Ain't I right? I hope so, y'all. Please don't. Lord, I think they grow like that. Hugs and love to you too, Mama. I think they grow like that. I think they do, like in those big bunches like that. I'm not sure. I can't remember. My mind is drawing a blank. So I know bananas got to be in a hot place, right? Ain't it like tropical? It's like a tropical place, right? Bananas got to be tropical, I think, or like Cuba and stuff like that, right? I think, right? I think bananas like got to grow in Cuba or like somewhere hot like that. I think you said the only skill I have sufficient, difficult in learning is crocheting. Too many people ask what's my dominant hand. Oh, okay, that's cool, Goat. It's good to be skilled like that. It's good to be skilled like that. Awesome to be skilled like that. Because if you skill like that, you can do a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do a lot when you skill like that. It's such an amazing thing when you skill like that. You know, it's a lot of things you can put together, and you always got a source of income when you skill like that. I was just telling my wife this today. Like, she's got major skills in a lot of different areas. So like she always gonna have a source. You know what I'm saying? You always got that way. My mom the same way. She got a source. She always got that way. Goat too the same way. You always got something that you can say, man, let me go and hey, I can rescue a couple animals a day and give me a couple dollars. I'm just saying, for instance, if somebody needs you to go up under there and get this cat up under there, you could be the rescue man. If they can't get to the rescue man today, you could be that person today to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like those little things matter. And shoot, if you can make you a couple of bucks doing it that way, that's an amazing thing. For real. Shoot. Especially if you can make a meal for somebody. Everybody always like to eat. That's one thing everybody always told me about my cooking. Everybody always gonna like to eat. Just because your meal, somebody over there buying your meal, somebody over there buying a meal from that person over there, that don't mean that somebody else ain't gonna buy your meal or that person don't want to try yours just because they didn't try theirs as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of space for everybody to be able to get out there and be able to share the wealth and cook. You know what I'm saying? Like we got, and I love your cooking too, Lord. Shoot, I love your cooking too. Uh, and I kind of, I got to give honor to the chef because I wouldn't know how to cook. I wouldn't know how to be able to boil water if it wasn't for her, Lord. Um, Chef Reenie up in here, my mother, she's worked for many institutions and all type of places and stuff. So she's cooked for a lot of different people, and she's been doing it a long time and still cooking. She still cooks, you know. But yeah, that's why I be telling these people around here, they be arguing and stuff about different, arguing with each other about who's selling this food and who's selling this to this person, who's selling this to that person. Man, there's so many people out here in this world that want to eat every day. There's plenty of room for y'all both to sell food every day. I mean, literally, 30 of us could be in the same city, on the same side of town, near the same side of town, all selling food, and we all gonna sell at least 10 dinners in a day if we really want to. And that's the truth. That is the whole honest truth. That is the whole honest truth. For real. You just be confident in what you know how to do and your craft, and hey, it'll be sold. It would definitely be sold and put out there. Just be confident in what you know how to do. That's the main thing. Being confident in knowing that hey, I got this. This is what I do best. Hey, and I know it's gonna sell. I know you're gonna like the flavor of it because this is what I do best. You know, same way with anything else that you like to do. If anybody like to do anything. And I'm just using the people that's here because I know my family basically. I know what they good at. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what they like to do. And so shoot, and only reason I'm saying this because like literally, I didn't used to have this confidence in knowing this, and I had to be told this like a million times, like over and over again. to get this in my brain because literally I'd be like, nah, I can't compete with these people. I can't do this. This needs to come out of my mouth because I felt like that. Literally, I can't do that. I won't do that. They all cooking at one time. Like I won't do that. Like you know what I'm saying? I can't do that. They all cooking. Like I ain't about to be out here competing with these people and getting myself mad and sad because they out here cooking. I'm not about to do that. You know. But I had to learn and understand that yes, I can because literally it's space out here for all of us. I mean, it's space out here for all of us, you know. And it is like I said, if you get out here and if you just sell 10 dinners in one day, because the average dinner is going for $20, no matter whatever you selling, the average dinner is going for $20 these days, no matter what you're selling usually. You think about it, if you sell 10 dinners, you got $200. You know what I'm saying? My buddy last week, true story. My buddy last week, um, shout out to Mark Million. Mark usually coming here and watching me here from time to time. Y'all probably see him coming here. He's a bowling friend of mine as well, and he started barbecuing last year. And started barbecuing like 2 years ago, 2.5 years, maybe 3 years ago. And every year he got better and better and better. You know what I'm saying? Every year the man got better and better and better. And so last week he had the whole last week he had the whole week off. And so he said, you know what, I'm gonna try something. And he did. He got there, he said, I'm gonna try something. He said, what I'm gonna do every day, y'all, I only got this certain amount of dinners available, and that's just it. I ain't got no more than 10 dinners available at $20 a plate. And I mean some fat plates. There's no way in the world I would have sold them plates for $20. But at the same time, he still made a profit because he got the ribs for a decent price. And like I said, slab of ribs probably run about $20. A slab of ribs probably won't run $20. And if you can get um 3 dinners out of a if you can get 3 dinners out of one rib and you make $60, that's pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty good. You know, I feel like that's pretty good money. If you can get 3 dinners out of one $20 rib, I mean that's pretty good money. I mean, literally, um, especially I'm just saying $20 for the rib, but they wasn't $20. I'm pretty sure they probably was more like 10 or less, probably. You know, especially if you catch them on sale. Um, and so he literally last week, like I said, he went out last week, and every day he had 10 or 12 dinners. I can't remember. It might have been 12 dinners or 10. I think he had 10 because what he would do every day is one he would keep one slab every day for his family, and that's what they would eat every day too. So they ate ribs all last week. They ate ribs all last week, or if they didn't, they ended up he left that spot open on the grill, and he would put chicken on there or something. He would put chicken on there instead. So, like I said, he left that little spot open, and they probably ate ribs like 2 or 3 times last week. They family did, and so he did that last week, and he cooked 10 dinners every single day, and he made $200 every day last week, Monday through Saturday, or Monday through Sunday. No, Sunday through Saturday he did. He sure did. He made $200 every day last week, and he was saying to himself, he said, "Dang, if I could do this every day, I'd quit my job." I was cracking up. I was cracking up. I'm like, hey, if you could easily quit your job. But he made $200 every day, and that was every single day he made $200. That's not bad money at all. That's not bad money at all. If you think of it that way, and you get out here and cook every day, and if you can spend, because you think about if he had two easy sides. He had baked beans and potato salad. You can make enough baked beans and potato salad that last at least 3 days without it being, you know what I'm saying, without it going bad, right? You can make like enough baked beans and potatoes that last at least 3 days. I would give it 3 days without going bad, two at the least. So if he go and he do a 6 day dinner, he can make enough baked beans and potato salad for 2 days each. With baked beans and potato salad, probably the easiest thing you gonna make. I mean, you're not gonna find that no cheaper. Besides, if you take out the potato salad and make green beans, that would be the only way you can make it any cheaper. Like the only way, because baked beans super easy. I mean, he ain't had no meat in them or nothing. I mean, which I don't put meat in mine either. Um, and they looked at really good. The dinners looked at fire. I was gonna actually get one from the support, but they was getting in there buying them out so quick, you couldn't, because he smoked his ribs. You know what I'm saying? He smoked his ribs, so it wasn't like you can go over there and he can say, "Oh man, I done sold out already. Let me go ahead and let me put some more on the grill." He can't do that. Which that's why I sometimes dislike uh smoking ribs like that. Cause I mean, if you get done at a certain time, you got ribs looking like that, and you still out that quick, and you got 10, 12 more people in the chat asking for ribs, and you ain't got no more. That's kind of suck a little bit. When you could have made a lot more money, that's kind of terrible, for real. And it was every day, like literally every day, it was people asking him for more ribs. I got a buddy named Mike Borowski. He said, "Yes, I understand." And speaking of cooking, the last field hog hunt I went, the last two pigs were cooked and sold. The money was split between a homeless shelter and a domestic violence shelter for women. I'm always up for a good cause. Yes, I understand. Yes, I know. It's good to have a little extra. Absolutely, Joe. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely it is. Yes, I know. Yes, yeah, it is. Like just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But because he smoke them, he can't. You know what I'm saying? He can't have a little extra. And that's the same way for my buddy Mike Borowski. He do the same thing. And he like he when he sell out, he done. And he actually got like 4 or 5 pits he use every week. And he make a killing. And he do it one time a week on Saturday. And he makes a killing. Like, and you don't get no sides, no nothing. You just get meat only. Like you get that's all you get. You get which I find to be crazy. Like that's expensive to me. Like with no sides, that's man. Well, I guess hey, if they gonna buy it and they love it, and I guess and they call it boxes. They call it boxes of ribs, and the box is like this big. The box is like this big, and then he sell his own special sauce in a jar. In the jar of sauce costs like $3 to $5 or something, baby. It costs like $3 to $5, and it's in this jar of sauce he sells. And then he sells his ribs, and he calls it a box of ribs, and they're $20 each. And one box is probably like one whole big rib tip, like one whole rib tip is probably a box. Like there's one, and you know you get 10 of them in a box. Hey Emily, how you doing? You know you get 10 of those. How you doing tonight, Emily? Hey 20, how you doing? Blessings to you. You know you get 10 of those in a box, you know? You get 10 whole, like, long ribs in the box. And you think about one of those is filling up one box, and he charges $20 for that. And a box of ribs at the highest price, you might spend $20, and that's for top of the line ribs. Like, literally, that's for some meaty, nice, thick cut ribs. Like, Meat Market got some nice meaty like ones, like really nice meaty ones. I think they're like $22 a box for 10 pounds. And each box like got 10 ribs or more in it. 10 to 12 whole ribs in the box. And they nice cut, everything pretty much the same size, not a lot of fat. You could tell like the pigs was cut right, and you know what I'm saying? They're not like that bad swine meat where it's gonna give you bad headache. Like this some really decent cut meat, and that's the ones he serve. He serve a really good, you know what I'm saying? Like cut of ribs. Like he give you a nice cut of ribs. But yeah, $20. Get it. And like I said, the jar of sauce, I think the jar of sauce is a whole nother price. Get a jar. And they was ordering it. They was ordering them left and right. And he was sold out of both sets of cooks that he do. He do a 1 o'clock or he smoke and then he do a 4 o'clock. He do one, he start one at one. He have one ready for one. So I think it takes 3 hours to cook, smoke the ribs on this grill. So he do a 1 o'clock and then he do a 4 o'clock. But like I said, if I was him and I was doing it once a week like he do, and he sell out every week, and then he got a waiting list, like he got a waiting list every week of at least 50 people every week. He got a waiting list. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I would add. I would add another cook. And that's just me. Like, and I know I'm saying it like that. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of work. But I would add another cook time. I probably would say, hey, guys, and he probably doing it that way because it's like people want to eat at a certain time. But I would probably say, you know what? I will push the 1 o'clock cook back to 11:30. You know what I'm saying? That would be my first time. You can come get one at 11:30, then you come get the other one at 2:30, and then get the last cook at 5 o'clock. So yeah, you get the first one at two. I mean, get the first one at 11:30, second one at 2:30, and then the last one at 5 o'clock. And that's how I would do it. You know what I'm saying? Or 2:30, because like I said, I think it takes 3 hours. Yeah, so 5:30 would be the last one, and 5:30 wouldn't be, it wouldn't be too bad at all. Like it wouldn't be too bad at all. Mm. And you still can get out, a decent amount of ribs to people, and you got the last cook to be able to make that extra money that you need. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Not good. Someone I've known 3 years just started dating, found out today they might have cancer." I'm sorry to hear that. Damn, well, you won't be playing, do you? You just started dating somebody already? Lord, I'm sorry to hear that. Definitely be praying. You said, "Ooh, ribs sound fantastic." Don't it 20? I don't think I can mess with them like that. I don't think I could mess with them like that, 20. I really don't. I don't think I can. I mean, I can eat a little bit. And I can eat a little bit. But I have to mess with like some expensive price ribs. But I don't think rib tips I can do it all. I have to do like a baby back or something like that. And it has to be like a higher end piece of baby back. Like it can't be like no you know what I'm saying? It can't be like no cheap baby back rib. It has to be like an expensive one. Like I can't get the ones that cost $10. My baby back gotta cost at least $15 and be grass fed pork. You know what I'm saying? The one they not feeding the pigs no bad food at all. It has to be like a really good grade of ribs. And so yeah, it's not a bad thing at all. I'm not saying it like it's a bad thing at all. I think while we're sitting here, y'all, I'm gonna take my clothes and put them inside the washing machine while we're sitting here because I don't want to have to do it tomorrow or anything. I can do it now and get out the way. Um, and do it like that. But yeah, yeah. Like I said, that grass fed beef, that grass, you know what I'm saying, beef, that grass fed pork is a lot better for you. It really helps with like headaches and stuff along that line. Like it really does. If you're looking for something to kind of calm you, keep your head, stop your head from hurting, that really helps out a lot. It really does. I had a piece of pork shoulder that was grass fed, and it didn't give me no headache at all. And I'm telling you, pork just instantly don't like me. It just don't like me. I don't know. I mean, it don't like me. I ain't mad at it. It is what it is. I try not to. I try not to. I get an urge every now and then to have me a little piece. You know what I'm saying? A little piece of rib every now and then. But I don't mess with it like that at all. I don't. I'll have like a piece of a pepperoni or something every now and then. Uh, like I had some pepperoni today that wasn't good at all for me. It made me swimmy like really bad. But every now and then, like I said, every now and then I have a little something. But I don't try to mess with it very often. I try to stay away from it. These are my black pants right here. I got on these blue ones. I think I'm gonna take them off and get them washed out as well, so I can have some fresh bowling pins. Pretty soon, I'm gonna have to probably find me some fresh bowling shirts. I mean shorts in a minute. Honestly, here go my shirt from what's the name? I think it's just a little small to be bowling in. It's just a little tad bit small to bowling. It fits good like far as walking around, but I don't think it's small far as I think it's a little small short lengthwise. Like I like my shirt so I when I bowl, my stomach don't show and I don't be self conscious about it. And I feel like this is a little short. It's a little bit short, and I be pulling at it and tugging at it, and I don't want it to be like that. So that's why I don't wear this one to the bowling alley. Or I would, cause it's a very nice shirt, really nice shirt. Bowlify got my name on the front of it. It comes. This is a uh John Adams shirt. So yeah, so it's not a bad shirt at all. Nice shirt. Thank you, girl. Thank you. My favorite shirt is my favorite shirt right now. This is one I got from my buddy. My buddy got this shirt for me when before he passed away, and this is like it's really big. It's like a dress. Only reason I wear it still is because he bought it for me. Uh, yeah, it's a little shorter than I like, baby. It is. No, only reason I still wear it is because he bought it for me, and kind of sentimental saying he bought it for me. Uh, I try not to wear it to the bowl. I ain't gonna lie. I try not to wear it to the bowl not too often because it's just too long. Yeah, if y'all see, it's just like a dress. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna stand up in a minute so you guys can see, but it's pretty bad. It's like literally when I stand up, it's past my knees. It's like past my knees, like for real. And it's not just past my knees, but it's big past my knees. Like it's like super big. It's a 5X shirt, and when I got it, when he bought it for me, I could fit it. So I could fit it good when he bought it for me too. For real, no lie. I could fit this mug when he bought it for me. Nothing more. Thank you, Jesus. Glory to God. There ain't nothing but God that I could say that. Because I promise you, I could wear this mug when he bought it for me. I mean, wear it for real, for real. No problem at all. Sure could. Put my cards in there for a minute. My chains on my pocket. And keep my change up here so I can vacuum out the car. I gotta go vacuum it soon. But got Jay some uniform shirts today. And then these right here, y'all, I really wish I could find these in my size there. I'll show you. Oh, that's off, bro. I don't know where they at. I think he left them in the car. I left them in the car. I think I left them in the car. So, but they had these packs, y'all. These packs are underwears right here. These ones right here, and they usually like $23. They hang. They usually like $23, and I got it on sale. It was $11.99, y'all. It was $11.99. And I got a pack of these a long time ago. That's why I know how good they is. But yeah, sure did. And they're nice too. I love these. But I don't know where his shorts at. Oh, six are in the pack. Six. Six are in the pack. And they actually got some more of these. They actually got some more of these, honey. They do. But they ain't got no more with six in the pack. They got like remember those Reebok ones that I like? Remember the ones they Reebok that I like a lot? And then they got some other kind that I like too. And they got three in the pack. But they was $11 too. But this was a steal. This was six in a pack. The Reebok draws though, they $3. There's three in the pack and they like $19. And there's three in the pack. For real. Usually that's what they usually be. They be $19 for three in the pack. And y'all, I was sitting there in my head complaining. I'm like, that's too much. Oh my God. Why would somebody that's too much for draws? What in the world? How in the heck is that gonna be that price? Man, $3, $18, $19 for three pairs of drawers. That's crazy. Like I'm really doing that. That's what I'm doing in my head. And then God began to beat me up and he was like, you know what? You sit up there doing all that complaining in your head. And I remember a time where you used to go get one pair and had to spend $25. And that's no lie. Only place I could wear drawers from was Big and Tall. It's called Big and Tall back then, or DHL or something. It was called something like Casual Mel XL. And I had to pay $25 for one pair or two pairs. $25 or $45 for two pairs, something like that. But yeah, it was none of that. It was none of that at all. At all. I remember I was wearing 6X drawers. Six yeah, 6X drawers. And they was just fitting. 6X. Just barely fitting. Paying $25 for one pair. I remember I went down to a 5X. I thought I was the stuff. Yeah, I was the stuff. I'm like, yeah, ain't nobody got none of me 5X. Then I went down to 4X and I'm like, man, I ain't gonna never get out of this 4X. This is good. At least I'll be able to go to 4X here. And then I kept working me out, kept working me out, kept working me out. Like this lady right here, y'all, kept working me out. Sorry, y'all. She kept working me out, kept working me out, y'all. She is a personal trainer, y'all. She is a personal trainer. A real deal one. A real deal Holyfield personal trainer right there. She is definitely a real deal Holyfield personal trainer. Uh yeah, we talking about underwear because of how much I used to pay for 'em. What's going on, sis? How you doing? Because I'm talking about how much I used to pay for them. Yes, I am. Uh, and so, what else I'm say? Yeah, and so your boy could wear twos and wear threes and some twos, depending on what they is. Yeah, sure is. But hold on one second, camera off. I gotta change this because I'm about to put these in the. I'm gonna still keep talking though. So yeah. All right, quit. Put these in here. Oh, forgot about those too. I got those pants over there too. Dang, that would be nice with that shirt too. If that shirt wasn't long, if that shirt was long enough, that'd be nice. That'd be sick with it. What? That would be crazy with it. I might watch it anyway, just because. Wear it anyways on that day. because I'm still gonna take it down there. Take these down there while I'm thinking about it, and then in the morning, I have Jace take it down there in the morning, and I may have Jace go in the basement in the morning and get him up out of the basement for me in the morning while I'm using the restroom. Lord, I can't talk about draws. Right here. And right these in here. Come for a second. I'm gonna put it all in the bag. Here we go. All right, I'm back. So here's my ambassador shirt. This is the one I like. I like the way this one fits the most. This is the way I like it. So this is a 3X2, but it's they got the length on it for me. So these two are the same size shirt, but he put length on it. That's all he did. He just add length to it. And like this shirt ain't. I like the collar on this one better because it's got the zipper collar. I like the way that zipper collar looks. But all he did was add links on it for me. That's all he did. And I think this is from Bolafide. Yeah, it's from Bolafide too. Yep. But he added links from. Okay, so he added links on this. See that? That's all he did. But this is one of my favorite shirts. I don't want to wear it out because I literally got to wear it for Ambassador Club, but I'm wearing it again tomorrow. I just like the way they fit. I like the way this one fit. This one fit really nice. Like if I'm comfortable, it's not too much shirt. It's got enough like space for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got too much shirt where it's all over the place and all that good stuff. This is like really good for me. Like this is a good one for me. So I like this shirt a lot. That's one of my favorites. Let's see. Um, let me see here quick. So I'm gonna watch this one anyways because I found my pants. I found some pants I've been looking for. And then this right here is our new bowling shirt from this year, which I really like this a lot too, y'all. This is nice. I'm gonna order some more shirts from this place. Um, while they still got them on sale, but I like this shirt a lot, y'all. See, it's a little it's big, but I ordered it big because they don't got no links. They don't have no links at all. You know what I'm saying? Like they have no links at all. So this is pretty big, like far look wide, but there's no link to it. So I had to get the get it bigger to compensate for the length. But I love this shirt. This is like one of my favorite shirts to wear too. I like this shirt a lot. Mm. I'm gonna try it a little smaller. I'm gonna try it a little smaller to see. Since it's summertime, I'm gonna order one real soon so I can get it back, you know, and see how it works before, time get before how everything goes. So put that in there. And the reason why I'm watching this, I'm gonna show y'all. I found my pants. I was looking for it. Let me show y'all. See, yeah, see that? Look at that. Ain't that nice together? That'd be crazy if this shirt I can get if I can bowl in this. That would look so nice together with those pants. I like that look. I like this look. Like I be loving that look. They be loving like it's another bowling shirt I got around here too. Well, I think it's in the car probably. But it's another bowling shirt that I got with like some teal. They're like some tealish color pants, and it go like perfect with the teal shirt, and everybody love that outfit. Like they be like, man, that outfit is crazy. I love that. I love that's my favorite. Everybody love that. That's their favorite bowling shirt I wear too. Like that's Jason love that bowling shirt. Every time I wear it, he's like, Dad, that's my favorite shirt. I love that shirt. My one that's got what's my DV8 shirt? I like that other shirt that I had that we had teams done on, but I ain't gonna lie, I like my authentic shirts because that shirt is like it's like for like a team. It ain't got you can't have like your a ball brand on there. Like that's not a ball brand shirt. So that's the only different thing different in there. So have my ball brand. Watch a couple t-shirts too. Like I have a couple fresh t-shirts to wear and on the side. I just like to fill up the whole laundry if I can. I wash these so they go on the shirt. Some extra to wash. Put in there. Socks. Put it in there. Put it in there now, so I'm gonna worry about it. So I can get the other stuff done and all that good stuff. And mess with my watermelon a little bit. I only got 4 pieces of chicken, so I'm probably gonna cut myself up one potato and have that with it because I only got 4 small pieces of chicken. So I'll probably do that. Is this a shirt? This J shirt? This is J shirt. Yeah, I put it in here to wash it. Undies. I gotta put my plaque downstairs in there with my other one. Yeah, put my plaque down there with my other one. I gotta wash my white pants, go get some bleach, and wash my white pants, cause I wore them one time and they got a stain on the back of them. Y'all know how white can do, right? And so I'm gonna wash my white pants and wash the back of, and get that stain out the back of them, whatever. Cause I only wore them once. Cause I told you I went there. I went to the same place and I found this hoodie for $2. $2? Where is this on here? $2, I think. I think it was $2. It was $2 or $3. One of them. It was $2 or $3. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was $2 or $3. I think it was $2. Good night, darling. It was $2 or $3, and I never wore it yet. And I was gonna wear these white pants with it. Only thing about it, I might just put it up for next year because this hoodie got some lining in it, and this mug gonna be hot. Thank you, baby. This mug gonna be hot. I don't know. It's got some lining in it, some serious heavy lining. See, look, y'all, serious. I mean, you could feel it. So I got it. I got it from Street Trend because, like I said, it's going into summertime now, so mostly everybody's trying to get rid of this stuff. So I got it. It still was cold outside when I got it, and so I had just got these white pants. And I wore them one time on my birthday. I wore these pants on my birthday. Like I said, I wore them one time, and for a little bit of time too. I ain't even wear them the whole day because I didn't even get dressed on my birthday like that. I didn't get dressed till probably about 3 or 4 o'clock in the evening. Seriously, I got dressed at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the evening. I think I got dressed after I got Jason and I ended up going to the bowling alley and watching one of my friends bowl. I believe so. Yeah. So I didn't get dressed till later on in the day. I got my house shoes on right quick. What I need to do is go upstairs and find some socks, but I don't feel like I'm too lazy. I do. I really need to go upstairs. But am I gonna do it? No. Yeah, I'm not about to do that. Ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even about to act like I'm going to. I am not about to do that. I'm about to find me some socks down here. Whatever ones I got down here, that's what's about to go in this bag. And I'm gonna put them right in this bag. And I don't even care if they mismatch. Help me, Lord. Help me, Jesus. Don't judge me. Y'all judgmental. Like Sis Jane. Sis Jane judgmental too. That's why she left, because she's judgmental. Came in here being judgmental and left. Judging me about my underwear talk. Just judgmental. Jason. 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 Here, get your head thing on. Here, get your head thing on. Your mom just did your hair. Get your head thing on. Here, put your head thing on. Mommy just did your hair. Here, put your head thing on. Jason, get up and put your head thing on. You hear me talking to you? Get up and put your head thing on. You want me to put some water in your face? Get up and put your head thing on. You hear me talking to you? What did I just say? Huh? What did I just say? Get up and put your head thing on. Put your head thing on your head. Come here so I can put your head thing on. Hold on, y'all. He definitely hear me talking to him. Come around here so I can put your head thing on. Because when I told you to put your head thing on, and I said, come around here and put your head thing on, you jumped right up and then came. You just got your hair done. Why would you want to mess it up? You just got your hair done. Why would you want to go to sleep without some on your head? You just got it done. That's a waste of time. Waste of people's time. You don't want to waste nobody's time. You just get your hair look amazing. Come on down here. You got to come over here. Sorry, Hmm. If we don't put this thing up on your head, okay, put it up there. Because I gotta put the rest of here in there. Here, with something like it done. Put the rest of your hearing in there in the back. One's in the front. I gotta find the band-aid. Give me a second, please. I gotta cut them and everything. You know the scissors at? Oh, I gotta find the scissors. All right, guys, give me 1 second here. I gotta find little Chico the band-aids. Y'all got any little Chicos on y'all? 20 since the last time I let you have you and Sis ain't have it. What kind of spot you got? Where's that? How big is it? You gonna wrap it all around your thumb? 20 since the last time I left you have you had any little Chicos? We got a little Chico right here. Hey, little cheek. Co. Y'all ready to go downstairs in the basement right quick so I can put these clothes in there? You got it or you need help? Okay. We about to go down here and we about to put these clothes in here real quick. I don't want to sling nobody around and make y'all dizzy. So, real quick. Okay. Let's see here real quick. Okay, that's all. It's nice. I really should have went and got here's this. Hold on, let me get these few items right quick, guys. I found a few items on the steps that I can put down here that I saw the other day that I was gonna wash. That's right here. That I might as well go ahead and wash. Since I'm right here already, right? Might as well. It ain't gonna hurt me. What is this? Oh, they're my underwear I love. And I broke the top by accident. I forgot. I broke the top of these ones. Like these Reebok ones, think so. But they could be fixed. They're like brand new. I wore them like twice, and then I grabbed them the old way and they broke. True story, yo. That's a true story. Can these fans? Is these fans stupid? What is this? There's a few pair of pants I've been looking for, y'all. Few items I've been looking for that I can wash right quick. I stopped at Grab real quick. You know, you had a few articles, what you call it, articles of clothing. You searching for it, and then all of a sudden you find it. You're like, dang, there you go. Okay, there goes some more. You're like, dang, there goes some more. Here go that bag down here, Jace. Yeah, I was looking for a bag that had a bunch of stuff in it that I thought that they accidentally threw away by accident, and it's down here. Y'all just don't know how happy that just made me. For real. I had a bunch of stuff in this bag. Oh dang. If this had been gone, dang, that'd have been crazy. I didn't realize this much was in this bag. I don't think I realized this much was in here. Cause I was too calm after losing. I'm like, okay, it don't matter. Just a little bit of something. Bowling shoes, everything in this bag. I sure thought it was in. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, oh well. Had to get it back again. Cause I couldn't remember what was in there. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't remember what was in there at all. I promise. At all. Here I go, y'all. I don't know if I like these. I bought these trash bags and they're on sale. I don't know if I like them though. They stretchy. They're like a stretchy. Everybody sleep. Everybody woke. They're like the stretchy kind of trash bag. They're like a stretchy kind of trash bag, but they what they kind of they stretch, but they like weird stretching. It's like when they stretch out, it ain't nothing. They seem to stretch out and be not. To me, they stretch it. They stretch out and they too much. You know what I'm saying? Like they stretch way, way out. Oh, they 30-gallon 20. They 30-gallon trash bag. And they seem to stretch out and get really kind of like cheap feeling after they stretch out. Like very cheap feeling after they stretch out. Like extra cheap. I'm like, that's just too cheap for a lot. What size trash bag do you use, Tony? What size you use? What kind of trash bag? Size trash bag you use? These are pretty good. Now these is good. This is a good trash bag, but these is hefty. These is hefty right here. These is real good. But these, not so good. They got like the things where it's supposed to stretch and give you the extra room. You be getting 13 of them? I did say something to you. I was just talking in general. I was just talking in general, baby, out loud. That's all. Like this right here. Like this right here. These is like real thin, baby. Like real thin. These is real good. But I bought these from what's name. I usually buy these and they used to be better than this. But now they're not better. They're good no more. But you get 40 now. You used to get 30. And now you get 40. And it's a Kroger brand. This is our Kroger brand. Use 13,220. You get 49. This used to be 30. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. I just like them. I don't like them. I don't like them. I'm full on them. I'm gonna use the rest of them up though because I ain't about to waste them. I still ain't about to waste them. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm about to use them right on it. Oops. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use them up, but because I don't like to waste stuff, you know? You know what I'm saying, baby? I don't want to waste them. I don't want to waste the trash bags. I don't. But uh, yeah. But yeah, I like the thicker trash bags. So, babe, what size have you been? I mean, what kind have you been buying though? What kind have you been buying? 20. What kind you been buying? Is there a certain kind y'all like better? I forgot what the settings on this thing, man. I swear. Okay, so that's normal. That's quick wash. We want to do a normal setting, high. We want to do what? So you want to do if you do cold. If you do cold on here, baby, it's a 1 hour or something for cold. So I forgot again. I asked this last time. What is it? Is it cold for dark? Warm for dark. I'm gonna do warm. I don't care. It's warm for dark. I'm gonna do heavy. It's an hour and 21 minutes for a heavy load. I mean, ain't nothing about that. I don't matter anyways, cause ain't nobody about to do nothing anyways. I could do an hour and 21 minutes. It don't matter. I guess so. You buy hefty ultra strong. I don't know. I might not need to do it that long. I don't think I ever watched a load that long. That's a long time. Uh, maybe I just do normal or something. Light is normal is in high spin. Uh, I don't know. I could do it alone. I could do it that way because I don't know. These clothes pretty dirty. Uh, glad. Okay, baby. Okay, glad. Uh, I'm gonna give me some of those. I gotta go back to Walmart and get some of the ones we used to use. The Walmart brand. That big bag that get that you get the bang for your buck. That's what I like. I like that big bang for your buck, boy. I had got some that was on sale a while ago, and huge. I can't remember what they were. They might have been like 40 gallon, 60 gallon. I mean, they're humongous, y'all. When I tell you they huge, they huge. They are humongous, but they real thick. They real thick, and they. I mean, they last, but they real thick, and they last good. I mean, they gonna get you right, and you can put a whole house in the mug, and they're not gonna break through. I mean, for real, they is not gonna break through. What did I leave? Oh, I didn't leave. I thought I left some out. I thought that was my green shirt I left out. I said, oh, uh, so we better go ahead and season my chicken up. Let me show you. I might have one left. I might have one left. I think I'll do somewhere. Yep, it's right here. Yeah, it's huge. What's going on, Mike? What's going on, bro? Let me show you real quick. Check this out, yo. This is one bag. This is one bag. Right here. One. And it's real thick. Like, it's super thick. And they had three of them on sale, and I should have bought them. I mean, you can put some stuff in this mug, babe. Like, literally. Y'all can, you can put some stuff, like, a whole bunch. And it ain't gonna break through. Like, literally, I had so much stuff in here. I was like, dang, I better just separate this. I said, I better separate this because this gonna break out. And I was too lazy and I didn't. And I'm like, this gonna pop out in the backyard. Why didn't I separate this? Man, that mug went outside so easy. It went outside so easy. And I'm talking about it was filled to the max too. And that mug just slid right on out to the trash like it was nothing. I mean, right on out to the trash. Easy. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is one of my bowling shirts. One of my buddies bought it for me uh, before he passed away. This is actually one of my favorite ball brands that I like. They fairly big pieces though. See, it's four pieces about like this size, but it's basically just two pieces of chicken. That's all. It's just two pieces of chicken. But yeah. Um, favorite ball brand. One of my favorite ball brands under the brands of Brunswick. Uh, a guy by the name of Mcleod made them, and he just was an awesome guy that used to drill bowling balls and things of that sort. And stopped. He passed away many years ago. Many years ago. Babe, no, he used to always talk to me and everything. Like he was just probably just one of them guys that just didn't like. He was just a great guy. Like he would talk to you, even though he was famous. He's been famous for years. He made a lot of different bowling balls for a lot of different ball companies, and he still was just like really nice guy. A really nice guy. Never let fame go to his head. And I mean, he pretty famous. Pretty famous guy. I mean, they created a lot of different bowling balls for a lot of different companies. But then he finally came out with his own company. Well, he still wanted his own company. He still was a partner company with a guy named Phil Cottonelli. But he could have been come out with his own company. Like, man, Mo Purnell could have came out with his own company so many years ago, but that wasn't his thing. His thing was helping people.
The game for Mo Purnell was never about him. It was about helping people, and that's what he did. He helped people, and he wanted to see the game of bowling progress and keep building. And that's what he did. He helped a lot of people, and the game progressed because a lot of people could say that they brands right now progress because of Mo Purnell. But great individual. Like literally, that's probably like literally no guy besides him that you can go on his page and you can go to him as a guy that create a bowling ball and make a bowling ball core, and you could ask him questions about something that he invented. Like nobody gonna do that. Ain't too many guys you gonna get that from. I mean, probably none. Honestly, I'm just being honest with you. Probably not gonna get that from nobody. Just him on. He probably the only guy that's gonna give you that. Yes, he was so kind and knowledgeable. Very kind and knowledgeable. Very, very kind. I mean, literally kind of knowledgeable. Tell you anything he can about the game. You know what I'm saying? Never, and about his stuff. What else? Who else better can you get knowledge from? You know what I'm saying? From a person about their own stuff they making. Nobody. Who else could you? Where else can you get that type of knowledge from? Nobody. Nobody gonna give you knowledge about they stuff they making. Nobody gonna do that. Nobody. But he would give you that. He'd give you that stuff. He'd give you like stuff about his bowling balls. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I said, nobody gonna give you that. Nobody about to give you that insight about that stuff. But you can message him anytime. I'll tell you how nice he is. I was actually about to interview him. I was about to interview him before he passed. True story. I was about to interview him before he passed away. He had said yes to me interviewing before he passed away. And he ended up passing away like a short period of time after that. He did. Wasn't nothing wrong with him or nothing. Just passed away. But yeah, great guy. He actually got two sons. That's pretty knowledgeable too. Uh, one Mikey reminds me more of him. And that's his youngest son, Mikey. He's just like super down to earth. Super down to earth. Like, don't give you the insight, gonna tell you about the world ball. I never got deep enough with him to ask him to interview him or nothing. But he's the same way. You can message him and they give you the information you need. Plus more. Like literally. They'll give you all the information you need. Plus, and I always like Mike. Good guy. Mikey Panilla. I got quite a few friends named Mikey. That's really cool. That bowls. That bowls. That's what I'm saying. That bowls. That's pretty cool. I'm just gonna make a one potato Mike and uh I'm going to. I have four pieces of chicken I'm about to make, and that's it. Just something quick. Nothing major. Something quick and easy, real quick. Cause I had bought my food earlier and I was still hungry, and the what I had was making my head hurt. So I had to put that on down. So I had set that on down already, Lord, and that wasn't gonna work. The headache stuff wasn't gonna work. I don't do well with pain at all. Don't judge me. You're judging me right now. I feel like I'm being judged. Okay, sit down for a minute. Let me get these shoes on my feet again, cause for some reason these socks I got on is making my feet itch real bad. Oh no, that spot is healing up. I forgot. Ah, it's itching, yeah. Yep, I got two friends that bowls. That's named Mikey that bowls. They both real cool. One actually knew me before I was watching him bowl before I even got any halfway decent at being a bowler, honestly. My buddy Mike Hartman had to remind me of that. His name Mike Hartman. He said, "Boy, you been out here watching." I said, "Bro, I'm old. You been out here watching. I know you used to come down here and watch us when you was young, when you was just getting started on Friday night. Your mom would drop you off on Friday night down here and watch us on Friday night." I said, "Sure did. I remember it. I did. I remember Mike was so cold. During that time, he was probably one of the best bowlers out in this area during that time. Dude was tough, boy. Him, a guy named Doc Jonas. Oh man, they was tough. Now they all older now, but Doc's still pretty tough. Mike had a few injuries. I mean, he's not bad at all, but he had a few injuries that kind of got him. He's probably about 200 on the nose now, about 205 or so on the nose now, which ain't bad, at all. But he still shoot 800 here every year. I mean, and he still hit the pocket. He just don't got. I told him, I said, I think he need to try some different layouts and stuff because he can't carry. He just can't get the. He don't got the. He never threw it hard anyways, but now he don't got the ball speed at all no more that he used to have. So he struggled getting corners out now. He super struggled getting his corners out, and of course he gets so frustrated. And I told him, I said, you've been throwing the same layouts for years. I said, Mike, it's just time to try something different now. I said, it's new times, different times now. You got to try something different. You got to get a different layout, try a different type of ball, go against stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something different.
if you could figure out what the ball gonna do anyways, if you got something different, you can move around in the lane to try to figure out something different. It's just a house shot anyway. But when you get a house shot, the best thing to do is try to find a ball that goes through the pins correctly. And the way house shots is set up right now, they set up for you to hit the pocket. So the main thing is finding the ball to go through the pins correctly. And I feel like every house shot just make him too deep on the lane. He plays them too deep. So when the ball got to go all the way around to come back, it loses all its energy because it's so dry out there. When back in the day they put down oil, so he was able to stay closer to the friction and play the friction and keep it. You know what I'm saying? Playing that part of the lane. When it broke down like a regular house shot. But now they don't, it's not like that anymore. They don't got that anymore. So you got to have these tricky layouts to help you. Like I got a lot of tricky layouts, tall pin layouts, pins to get this ball down the lane. Like usually back in the day, like I would have stuff so simplified, and now it's just totally different. Like literally, you said, "Told Holy Spirit, I was going to crazy busy this weekend. Plenty of videos to watch." You all can see all the activities on my channel for this weekend. You putting up some what's the name videos? That's what's up, Mike. We have to check you out, bro. This weekend we will be seeing our daughter this weekend. We haven't seen our daughter in some months, so we'll be seeing our daughter this weekend. It is the weekend of Memorial Day, so hopefully we will be having some food on the grill and some things like that coming up for Monday. But it is the weekend we pick up our daughter from the airport. So I'll be going down Saturday to pick her up from the airport. Um, I'm gonna get up and get this potato. Just give y'all a prime example real quick of how times can change. How you got to get in time with the new times if you want to score. If you want to compete out here, you just got to get in time with what the new times are doing. Sorry, y'all. Got a little hair ball here. I have a little fur ball here. Honey, do you ever get fur balls? What's going on, Sir Jay? Oh, I have a little fur ball. I have a praise this year. I handed out 75 cross keychains today. Great. That's amazing. So let me show you guys, see if I can show you something here. So a year ago, so here's my finger grips right there. This is my thumb down here. This you making me mess up, baby. You messing me. So this is my thumb down here, y'all, and there's my finger grips right here, and right here. This is where the pen was at. The pen was right here, and this was a simple. This is a pin up layout, and the CG is right here, which you guys don't understand it. But I'm just showing y'all where the placement of everything was at. So I'm trying to turn it on so you can see it. The pen is right there at the top. See that where that pen placement at is over here in this corner. So this all this stuff right here, this ball has a core in it. So this to make the ball roll a certain way. But this was the layout about 2 years ago, a typical pinup layout. This is what we did with pinup layouts. This was your average pinup layout 2 years, 3 years ago. 3 years, 2 or 3 years ago. This is your average pinup layout right here. This how it looks. Oh my God, these fingers are sweet. My fingers so swollen. These fingers are fitting right now. That's crazy. My fingers are swollen. Lord, go down by the wrong, please. Please go down by the wrong. Or I won't be bowling. Okay, so you got that. Now, in 2023, 2024 season, um, this is your typical pinup layout. Just see the fingers? You don't see the pin. Look where the pin at. The pin way up there at the top. And it's not on the side of the ball. It's straight up way up here. And what this do right here, this gets the ball way down the lane to delay the hook. And then when it gets down the lane, it stores energy and it makes the ball hook and go through the pins correctly. That's what this layout does right here. The other layout, what that do is that's gonna hook a little earlier. It's gonna hook early and then hook again down lane, but be smoother down lane. It ain't gonna be as more sharp down lane. This gonna get down lane and be really sharp down lane. This one is. It's gonna get down lane, but be really sharp on the back end. It's gonna really go on the back end. The other ball is gonna hook earlier, but be more smoother on the back end and not as much pop. But see that right there, that ball right there gonna keep me closer to the friction. So I can stay closer to the friction and bump it off the friction and it won't overreact off the friction. But nowadays, you can't. You got to throw a ball that's gonna hook and kind of play the whole lane because it's so much friction these days. So you can't stay close to the friction. You just can't stay close. So you got to move left and swing the ball left to right, and kind of bump it off the friction. But this is what this is made for. Yeah. So that's what I was telling him. And most of his stuff he got drilled is drilled similar to that ball down there. He just stuck in the same times. And you get a lot of people that get stuck in the same time and they won't try nothing different. They just won't try nothing different. They just won't do it. They won't do it. They get stuck in that same time period, that same time zone, and it's like, dang, I can't carry nothing. I can't do nothing. I can't. Nothing ain't working for me. I don't know how to do it. He said, "Oh wow, I love that. I never really knew about pin placement in depth." Yeah. So yeah, baby, that's what they do. Yes, it's Jane. Yeah, absolutely. And so that's what they do. They get stuck in that way, and they don't want to come out of that way. They don't want to come out of that way and change up what their ball is doing. See, I could have got this ball and drilled it just like this one down here. But would it have probably worked? Probably not. I mean, there's times where this layout still do work. I mean, I have this layout on a ball that I use today, but I don't use it very often. You know what I'm saying? It's a ball that's kind of more for sport shots, for more oil for sport shots, more sport shots for more oil. The crazy thing about it is nowadays, even sports shots is lighter on oil. So that layout is now a typical sports shot layout. When back in the day, that was a typical house shot layout. And back in the day, I got a ball over there that I could show y'all. I don't feel like getting up. That I would have used on a sports shot. Pin down the pin instead of the pin being up here. The pin is up under the fingers. Is right here, up under the fingers, like right up under the fingers. Even some I have some right here in this area up on the fingers. And what that do is that delay that really gives you um a early hook. You get a really early hook. The ball really hooks early, and it don't do a lot down there. It don't do a lot down there, but it hook early in front of you. Hook in front of you, so it hooks really early, and that gives you more control. That was what you call a more controlled piece. Nowadays, what they're doing for controlled pieces is they're drilling urethane, and they're putting big layouts on these urethane balls. And what people are doing is a controlled ball, and they give them the whole lane because if they do, they get up there and they grab it as much as they possible and try to grab it and make it hook as much as they possibly can, and it becomes a controlled piece because the ball already is built to be a controlling ball as itself because it has so much surface on it, and then it's built to be a control piece as it is. So they put these layouts on there that hook like crazy, so it give them area. So if they miss right and they gnaw on it, it'll hook. If they missing the oil and make sure they got enough grab on it, it'll hook out of oil. So it gives them area. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So times has changed. And so when times change like that, you got to kind of jump on the change. You got to say, okay, this ain't working. Let me find something different and jump on, you know what I'm saying? Jump on the change. He said, I didn't know you was when I was bowling, I always toss down the left and it would turn halfway down, go straight down the middle and get strikes or spares or 7/17 splits. Oh, that's cool. That's because his name said. But isn't it good to have balls with different placements? Then you can choose which ball would be best for you, your shot. Right? Absolutely. So I have balls with different placements. I do. I have a lot of different balls with a lot of different placements. But the thing about that is you got it's still changed over time to have different balls with different placements. The layouts just been changed in general. Like I have a bunch of balls with different layouts. I have stuff now. I have a ton of balls with different layouts on them. A ton. I mean, literally, I got balls everywhere with different. But on top of that is the ball itself. You say yes. I love continuing education in your gifts. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. But not only the ball itself is built to give you a different look. That's why we have different bowling balls. Every ball you look up is going to have a different core in it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have a different core type in the bowling ball, which is going to make the ball roll different in itself. Every ball you have is going to have a different surface on it, which is you see this ball is really dull. That's what you call surface. So what we do to put surface on the ball is just go look on the counter and hand me that pad off the counter, please. It's a pad on the counter. Are you sleep? I didn't see you sleep. Okay. So um I'll just give you a quick glimpse of the chords in bowling balls, so you understand what I'm talking about here. And you have idea. He didn't even sleep. No, he just turned over. Core and let's see. We'll see the core in what's this? Katana strike bowling ball. Okay, so we got this. CCC. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. So as we can see, this is the ball that I got right here in my hand. That purple thing right there. See that purple thing right there? That is the core that's in the bowling ball. See how it looks? See how it looks in there? That purple thing right there is the core. That's what make the ball different right there. Also the surface. So I'll tell you exactly what surface comes on this ball. I changed the surface on this ball because I wanted it duller. Okay. The surface that cover stock is HK22. Uh, let's see. Factory finish is 500, 1,000, 300 SIR micro pad. Flare potential high. Um, yeah. So that's what's on this ball. Um, it comes with basically 3,000 on the ball. This ball comes with 3,000. It comes with 500, 1,000, 3,000 on it. So what they do is they hit it with a 5,000 500 pad first, then they hit it with 1,000 pad, then they hit it with a 3,000 pad, and those are all micro pads. They hit it all with that. What I did was I hit it with a 240, overused 240 grit pad, which what we talking about uh finishes, those ain't nothing but sandpaper pads. That's what they are. They're certain grit sandpaper pads. Some ain't gritty at all. Some is like smooth, and they hit it, put water on it, and it changes the surface to whatever it is. This right here was a used 240 grit pad, which I was gonna show you. That's why I was gonna send Jason and get it. And what I did was I wet the bowling ball and I scrubbed the bowling ball down to make it dull like this. I really need some more surface on it because tomorrow when I use it, it's going to what we call lane shine up really quick. What's going on, red beard and sausage? It's gonna lane shine up really, really quick because it don't got enough surface on there in the first place. Okay. So y'all saw the core in that ball. I don't even know if I can find the coordinates bonus, but I'll see if I can find it real quick before I cut this potato. Let's see. And both of these balls are radical balls. Mo Pinnell invented both of these balls that I'm showing you right now. He invented both of them. This katana, and he also invented this bonus I'm about to show you. This bonus is 3 years old. I actually wish so what happened was why this bonus looks so good like this is because my hand shrunk down when I had these bowling balls, my hand shrunk like crazy. And so what I did was I had a bunch of other stuff already over at Steve's house already, getting ready to get drilled. So instead of me changing these to my hand to make my hand fit, I just changed and got the other balls I had drilled up instead and left these over there. And I actually got about 6 balls that look like brand new, just like this, that I actually always consider in my head to get fitted for myself because these were really, really, really good for me. These won me a lot of money. When I tell you this, babe, these was the ones that I bowled with the first year Mark had his that summer scratch series. These are ones that I won every single week with. These ones were this one, this other ball called Informer, and a couple other. But every week I won at least $100 every week when I were throwing these bowling balls. And I just like I said, I had other ones over there, so I just never got them redrilled again. I just said forget it and drill the other ones because it costs like $40 a ball to re-drill bowling balls. So I figured, well, if I got these ones over there already, I already paid them. I might as well just go ahead and drill these ones, which is gonna cost me $25 to drill a new ball versus trying to drill a old ball. And then those I could actually just drill. The other ones I had to let it you have to let them set because you gotta fill the holes in with the ball stuff, let it harden up and all that stuff, and then put your holes back in it. So let me find you that before I do this right quick. And this is a bonus. That's called a bonus. So now I'll show you the core of that bonus. Okay, I'll show you what the core of that look like one more time so you can remember. See, that's the core of that katana. That's the core of that katana. And then I'll show you that bonus. Okay, radical bonus. Bowling ball. Mm, okay. Right. Um. mm, mm. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. It might be too old to find it. Oh, is it? I might have found it. I might have found it, y'all. I might have found it. I did. I found it. Yeah, I found it. Here it is, right here. That is the core to the radical bonus. See, it looks totally different. They look totally different. I'll show you a couple other cores while I'm here. This was another one of my favorite balls. My wife would tell y'all the Intel, Radical Intel was another one of my favorite balls. This was the core inside that one. Mm. Okay, that was a Radical. Uh, that was the Intel, but this was the Intel Pearl. That's the Intel Pearl right there. Yep, they all got different inside. Yep, yep. They all have different inside. That's what make them roll different. Okay, so that is cool, bro. So you want them to be dull, bro? They do better if they kind of dull. No, so that's another thing, and I could tell you about that while I'm actually cutting the potato. Let me find my potato first, cause I can tell you about that while I'm actually cutting the potato, and you can kind of get a little insight about that. So their dull and shiny depends on what you want the ball to do. Okay, most guys think that when you get a ball dull, it means more hook. It don't mean more. It means more hook, but it don't mean more downlane hook. It means. I'm trying to see if this potato is good. I don't know about that. I don't like that smell. I'm full. Uh, Let me see if these any better. Um, it means more downlane hook. I mean, it means early hook. When you dole the ball up, it means early hook. So that means the ball gonna hook earlier, and then when it get down lane, it's gonna roll smoothly. So with certain patterns that you bowl on, sometimes you need a ball to roll the hook early and be more smoother down lane. Sometimes when you shine the ball up, what that means is the ball gonna get down the lane further and not hook early, but it's gonna get down the lane. But when it get down the lane, it's gonna go sideways, which means it's gonna hook a lot down lane. That's the type of stuff you don't want for like sport shots and stuff. Like what I'm bowling on tomorrow, the pattern that I'm bowling on tomorrow, you don't want that type of bowling ball. You want a bowling ball that's controllable, something that you can control the lane with for tomorrow. You don't want a bowling ball that you got to get out there and try to control the back ends with tomorrow. You don't want that. You want something that you could be really controlled. I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow. If I can give me a tripod, I'm gonna try to go live. But that's what you want for tomorrow. You want something that you can control the lanes with. You don't want to get out there and have a bowling ball that you're gonna be struggling with trying to keep it on the lane. You don't want that. You don't want that at all. So that's what you use surface for. You also use surface when there's a lot of oil out there. If there's a lot of oil going on out there, I mean a lot of oil, you use surface because you want the ball to hook as early as possible when there's a lot of oil out there. You want it to hook as much as it possibly can when there's oil out there. So you want all the early hook you can get when there's a lot of oil out there. And you can put uh I think USB-C changed the regulations to how much surface you can put on the bowling ball. You could use pretty much any amount of surface now. Back in the day, the most you could use is 500, but now they made it like literally you can use whatever amount of surface you can use want. Did you know that, baby? Did you know that you can use any amount of surface you want nowadays, honey? Yep, since you can use any amount you want. Yep, you can use whatever you want nowadays. USB-C back in the day, they didn't allow you to use more than 500. Uh, the lane conditions itself, like I said, the lane conditions itself has changed over the years. Also, the actual um, bowling places then changed a lot. The actual amount of oil that they put down has changed a lot. Also, the oil machines that they use have changed a lot. They're more advanced now. Uh, so for a while, they didn't allow you to use that much surface because it was manipulating the ball too much. And if you go back and look at uh, when bowling balls first started to change, even bowling balls has changed. Like even not just um not just uh changing like I'm talking about changing for layouts and stuff, but they actually changed even far as like the type of cores they put in a bowling ball has changed tremendously. Um I mean a ton. Like a ton. When I tell you they didn't change, like I'll show you a bowling ball core. Let me see if they got it. I don't know if they show you. But most of the bowling ball cores back in the day, they were called pancake cores. There was what they call pancake weight blocks. And so most of them was like really not too much of nothing. Let me see if I can find anything. A core of bowling ball. Uh, let's see. Uh, yeah, let's see. Yeah. Bowling ball technology increase. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Um, let me think. I'm trying to think of a bowling ball that was maybe made back then. Let's see, Brunswick Ultimate Inferno Core. I'll just say that. That I know that was like in 2000 something. Images Brunswick Ultimate Inferno Core. Okay, so there's a core that of the Ultimate Inferno. This ball, see that core right there? That core right there. This ball probably was made in early 2000s. I want to say early 2000s. They don't even make cores like that no more at all. It's how big it is in there, like differential off everything. They don't make them like that no more. Um, let's see. That's Ultimate Inferno. What is this? Mm, let's see. Okay, let me see that about that one. I know that one's made Brunswick. Let's see. Steel Rhino Pro Core. Let's see. Oh, yep. Brunswick Teal Rhino Core. This is how the cores were made right here, y'all. They were called light bulb cores, and that was a core of the 1980s. Typical. See, it ain't no grooves in it, no nothing. It's just a light bulb. Looks like a light bulb. Nothing big, nothing, no grooves to make it hook more, nothing to make it just the typical core. And most of the time they depended on the cover stock in the 1980s. The cover stock was everything, and the cover stock is the outside of the ball. So what they did was they did a lot of changing of the cover stock. A lot of times they would carry around five and six of one bowling ball, and they would just have different cover stocks, and they depended on that. Yeah, so that's what they did. That was their main go-to, was like cover stock changes. Yeah. And that's just kind of typical of, like, um but what they did was, to a lot of these bowling balls, y'all, like this right here, they did a remake of this bowling ball. They started doing that in, like, maybe I don't know if my wife is in here or not still. Um, but they started doing that maybe like 10 or 15 years ago, where they started remaking the bowling balls of the 80s with the new technology on them. So they would remake like some of the really good bowling balls of the 80s. Like they would make the really good bowling balls of the 80s. And they would do like remake them with the new technology, um, and show you like what's the difference in the technology from the 80s versus now. Like they did a lot of that, which I find to be pretty cool as well too. I think that's a pretty cool comparison, and it's so crazy. Like a lot of the bowling balls from the 80s, and now on the oil that's used now, because back in the 80s the oil wasn't nearly as thick. Like it was not nearly as thick. It was like very thin in the 80s. All the oil was very, very thin. So they didn't the bowling balls would, for that time period, they will hook a lot in that time period. But nowadays you throw a bowling ball from the 80s, most of the time it's gonna go dead straight. It ain't gonna do nothing most of the time. Unless you one of them guys that's like real dominant, then you could still get one to hook. Like I can get one to hook because I'm good at manipulating the bowling ball. So I slow my ball speed down and really hammer on it at the bottom to get it to hook a lot or whatever. And then there's even some guys that can't even, that's rev dominant like that to the right now, that can't even throw a bowling ball that was made today. They can't. It just hooks too much for them. So you catch guys now that throw bowling ball that was made in the '70s right now, today. A lot of guys got bowling balls that was made in the '70s, and that's what they throw. And they walk around. Right now, I got a good buddy right now. They don't throw nothing but bowling balls that was made in the '70s and '80s, and he's probably one of the top bowlers in his area. Val Medich. True stories. That's all he throws. All his bowling balls was made in the '80s, and he throws. That's what he throws. That's what he throws, and he's very talented, very very talented. And so the crazy part about it is, you can't go in a pro shop and buy a bowling ball made from the '80s, but only place that you really can get a bowling ball literally that's made from the '80s is, guess where you got to get it from? You got to get it off. You know, you go to the bowling alley and they got old bowling balls that's sitting on a rack back there. You know, they got some like older bowling balls that's sitting on the rack back there. That's where he go get his bowling balls from. He'll go back there in the rack and get him a bowling ball and have it fitted for his hand. True story, y'all. I got all these brand new bowling balls. Me and my buddies got all these brand new bowling balls. Truest story ever. To this day, it messes me up because I couldn't believe it. He come in a bowling alley one night, um, and his hand was swollen from the bowling balls that he throw himself on a normal night. So he went back there on the rack and he found a bowling ball that almost fit his hand. He went in the pro shop and he had Travis put some new grips in it, and he had him open up the thumb to where it fit his hand, and he put some tape in the thumb, And he come out and he threw the ball a few times in practice. It didn't look very good in practice at all. And he proceeded to shoot 300 and 800 with this ball against us. Blew my mind. I couldn't believe it. I was in complete shock. I literally was in complete shock because I couldn't believe this man just literally walked out of this pro shot with this ball, and he comes out here and shoot 300 and 800 against us with this ball that he literally had just went on a rack and got off the rack. He sure did. Really, Sis Jane? What did I do with all my bowling balls? Some of them I sell. A lot of times I give them to some kids that don't got bowling balls. That's what I do with a lot of them. And a lot of them I put them downstairs and just keep them. Some of them, especially like ball I shoot 300 with or something like that, I'll just keep them. I got a lot of bowling balls I need to get rid of though. I got bowling balls that I bought from people that I never drew. Some older ones. I got that teal rhino that I just showed you. I actually got that ball in the basement. I got the one that was made in 1980, and I got the one that was made in 2000 something. I got both of them, and I was gonna drill them both and do a ball comparison to them. That's what I was going to do, but I never got a chance to do it. I never got a chance to get out and do it, to drill them and do a ball comparison because I ended up getting some new bowling balls, and those bowling balls are actually old, so I didn't want to put no money into them and do it because I had bowling balls, like so. But that's why I want to learn how to drill my own stuff, so that like stuff like that, I don't got to put a lot of money into. I can just go in there and drill my own stuff real quick. Go slap some grips in it, thumbs up, and throw it, and see if I like it, and go from there. And I got to put a lot of money into spinning and seeing and all this, going here and doing this, doing that. So, but yeah, some people are like that. Some people do believe they bowling balls are lucky, and they won't throw nothing else. They won't. They won't throw anything else. Um, if I could do my own drilling, I could save so much money. Um, so much money. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. I gotta get my cutting board real quick. Oh, sorry, I'm falling down and everything else. Yeah, it would make it so much easier to be able to drill your own stuff. Um, he said he just bowled his church league. Yeah, it would make it so much easier to be able to, if you can afford, like, you can drill your own bowling balls. Like, man, it's such a much easier task for you because you're gonna save so much more money. Like for real, you're gonna save a ton of money. Yeah, I was going to shadow my buddy Steve. He the best I know in this area. But I want to go to school and learn how to do it myself. So I do want to shadow Steve as well, so I can learn how to, get the basics down. Put this away. I bowl for the church league too. LOL. So as you see, anyone could you bowl in the league? Cause I was terrible. Was you terrible, sis? Was you that bad? God, they long as you loved, that's all that mattered. It wasn't, it wasn't a competitive thing for you. It was just something you was doing. I never knew that, so that's why I never knew you bowled in the league. So that's why when I bowled, you didn't take it lightly, like the stuff numbers I was bowling. See, most people you talk to about bowling, the numbers I put up, they take it lightly. That's how you could tell Mike bowled before because he took it light. He never took it lightly about the numbers I bowled, like what I scored. Like I had true story. I was in big and tall casual male years ago. Me and my wife was, and I was in there back in the day. I only could bowl in certain shirts and only pants, like only certain pants, because I was just that heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to certain things fit me to make sure that I could be comfortable. And so he said no, he did not win tournaments. Everything he just bowled for the league. He was very competitive though. Yeah, that's just like when you have no lack of knowledge of what bowling takes. You know what I'm saying? You have no lack of knowledge of what it is to be able to be a bowler. So you just say you're like, oh yeah, you did good. That's like that's the knowledge. That's just lack of knowledge. Well, not nothing bad. Not saying nothing bad, but that's just how it is. That's why I was bringing up. Because like I said, me and my wife went inside this big and tall one time, and I think I was probably averaging maybe 210 at the time. Some close to 210. I might no, I was averaging 220. I was averaging 220. I was. Because matter of fact, I was killing Chippewa back then. I didn't even know what I was doing like that. But I was averaging 220. And uh this lady, she goes, oh, because she had asked me what did I need the shirts for. And I said, oh, I need them for bowling. And she said, oh, what's your average? And I said, I said, 220. And she said, what?
That's all. And so I'm like, mm, that's all. 220 ain't bad, you know. 220 is pretty decent. It's better than that. It's way better. It's better than the average bowler. Cause uh, back then, or even now, the average bowler only probably about 185, 190. If you calculate it all, calculate it up, it's probably only about 180, 190. And she said, "Oh, that's all." She said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, what you average?" She said, "Oh, 350." I said, "What you say you average?" She said 350. So okay, that's a good average. Mhm. Yeah, that's what she told me. So she averaged 350. Oh, okay, that's good. That's a real good average. Shoot. Wish I averaged 350. Yeah. So yeah, that's what she told me. Said she averaged 350. That's what she told me. Said she had 350 average. That's exactly what she told me. Ask my wife. My wife will tell you. We was right there. She sure did tell me and my baby she averaged 350. She sure did. Sure did. So I had four pieces of chicken wings, or four half of chicken wings, so basically two chicken wings. Then I'm gonna cook, and then I had two potatoes that I'm about to fry up really quick, something really quick. Yeah. So yeah, I'll never forget it. She showed it, and she was so serious. She was serious as a heart attack. She sure was. She was not. She was not playing about that. She said, "That's all." I said, "Yeah." Mm. And then baby just started cracking up. Yo, we laughed so hard. It was so funny. We laughed so hard. You talking about funny? We thought that was the most funniest thing ever. Cause it was. It was so funny. Cause she was dead serious. She sure was. She was dead serious. She was not playing about that. She said 350. She said, "That's all?" I'm like, "Oh, okay." I ain't gonna lie, I kinda got a little, back then I was really, I wouldn't say it at all back then. I kinda got a little iffy. I'm like, wait a minute, what's she doing? She mean that's all. That's how I felt until she told me her average. Then I said, yeah. Okay. That's why a lot of times everything don't even deserve a response. You know what I'm saying? That's why everything don't always deserve a response, cause you know I could easy one off, and she had no clue about bowling. She had like no clue, and she was dead serious about her first 50. She said sometimes the response must be love. Yeah, but that was one that didn't even deserve one. Cause I didn't even know what to say to her no way. Only thing I could say to her was, "Lady, you lying." That was the only thing I could have said to her. Like you just delivered a ball faced line. You know, that was basically it. That's the only thing that could be said. In reality, what else I gonna say to her? Nothing. 20. You do know the highest average you can have, right? I hope you know the highest average you can have. 20. You better know that. You just been around me long enough to know what's the highest average you can have. I'm be kind of hurt if you don't know it, 20. I ain't gonna lie, because you've been around me quite a long time. Not to know that if you don't know it. Since I'm talking about if you don't know the highest score that you can have in bowling, the highest average you can have in bowling. I'm be kind of hurt a little bit, sis. If you don't know the highest average you can have in bowling. No, yeah, no, I know you do, sis. Lord, 20 you had to Google. Lord, 20 you had to Google. Lord, 20, I thought you knew today. You had to Google, Lord. I'm gonna put this back. I'm gonna put this right back in the freezer. I'm gonna mess with this jug tonight. I don't think I'm gonna drink too much of it. Mess it over. Oh, okay. It's okay, 20. The highest score you can have is 300, bro. 300 is the highest you can have. Remember we was talking about that? The highest score you can have is 300. Remember that, bro? Yeah, it's 300, broski. I'm gonna get off here by like 2 o'clock. I'll be done with my food by then. It was 300, broski. Remember 300, the highest you can have? 300, the highest you can have, broski. I need some more grease bad, y'all. This grease, I done cooked this grease 3 times already. But I cleaned it out every time. I actually cleaned it out every time. Like I took it and I skimmed all the crumbs off of it 3 times, but it's over now. It's over with. Yeah, I feel so relaxed. You just don't know. Oh my god. Y'all just don't know. I feel so relaxed. I haven't felt this good in months. I feel so good and relaxed. Oh my god. I only need one thing right now. I'll be good to go. One thing, I'll be money right now. Hold on, yeah. Hold on 1 second. I need one thing right now. I'll be money. I'll be, I'll be Gucci, like the clothing. I promise, man. Feel amazing. Y'all just don't know. You got only the Lord have mercy. The God said, Lord, I just want to thank you. What y'all having for dinner tonight? My original dinner didn't work out too well. It didn't work out at all. I'm full. We'll be going there anymore. We could have went anywhere too. I would have me some gyros and some of my money. I could have got me a gyro piece of chicken. I'm dead serious. I could have got me a nice gyro piece of chicken. I ain't even gonna lie. I can taste it right now. Nice gyros with the chicken right now. That barbecue sauce on there. Man, that sounds amazing compared to what we had. We had some of that nice cardboard you said hot dogs with fries. That sounds good too, Tony. That sounds good. Especially a beef hot dog. I could have got that from gyros too cheap. That'd have been nice. He said we had something from Publix. They were barbecue chicken Philly. Oh my gosh, they were so good. Sounds good. No, at the time when I had something good. I ain't gonna lie, at the time when I had something amazing, it something great. It did. It's something amazing what I had at the time. But then it quickly wasn't good. My paper towel got wet on the tip right here. I'm trying to dry it. Don't judge me. I don't want to throw away a whole roll of paper towel. It got wet and I want to dry it. Gee. Don't watch it and make sure it don't catch on no fire. Then. No, it ain't gonna dry. I tried to see a little fire that time. Leave that alone. I think I seen a little fire. I'm gonna leave that alone. Guess in the news, they have Boar's Head came out with a new barbecue chicken lunch meat, and they cut that up and cooked it with onions and peppers and mushrooms. Oh, really? Okay. We was extra hungry. Like, we was extra hungry. I ain't gonna lie, we was starving. And then, shoot, and we wasn't even, we just trying to get to the first thing we did. And we had some little Caesars pizza bites, but they just gave me a bad headache. They gave me a bad headache. I mean, a real bad headache. My stuff was throbbing, hurting so bad. I'm like, this crazy. How bad my head hurting right now. And it was hurting. It was. I won't be using the grease anymore. I mean, it's not coming out black or anything, but I don't like old. I don't like. I just ain't had no other grease. It only had a little bit of chicken wing. So if I had more than this, I wouldn't have cooked in here. Cause I just don't like the flavor. I don't know if you can do that. That flavor that you pulling out after so many times cooking is so nasty to me. Like I'm not a fan of all that extra. Everybody's like, that's seasoning. That's good. That's seasoning. No, that's not. Mhm. After all of that, I'm full. I ain't even gonna lie to nobody. I'm past full. You know what I need to work on, y'all, is using less flour. I just can't get it down. I don't know why I can't. And I eat so much flour. And then by the time I eat all that flour, it's gone. It's like all the flour gone. And it's like, dang, I need all this flour. All the flour gone. I ain't got no flour left. Yeah, I don't, that pepperoni, cheap pepperoni do that. Cheap pepperoni do that to me. Yeah, if it's cheap pepperoni, it's gonna give me a bad. Mm. I mean, that cheap pepperoni tell mine up for real. You don't play no game. I knew this was gonna be like this. Joseph told me he was gonna put up the lasagna. Joseph said that I'm gonna eat some lasagna and I'm gonna put the rest of it up when I get home. You know that? This look like it's been put up well. I like when it fur on it. Don't y'all like when your lasagna got fur on it? My mom loved it. It was so good. But yeah, this part right here, you like? Would you like some? Like when it has fur on it? Would you like some? Here, have a bite. Says that ain't sport. That's just penicillin. You know what you talking about? Says you better get yourself together. That ain't nothing but fresh penicillin. So Joe told me to leave it out because he was going to get some and then put it in the refrigerator. So I left it out for him to get some, and then he said he's going to put it in the refrigerator afterwards. And so um, I think that was his. That was his. He put it in the refrigerator. I think he was trying to let he wanted to get some new flavors in there. I don't think there was enough flavor in there for him, so he wanted to add some flavor in his. A little bit of fur in here to get the flavor popping because there wasn't enough flavors in there. Sometimes, I understand like these kids be looking for a fresh flavor, something that's gonna really put hair on your chest. And that's what he was looking for. That flavor that's gonna put that hair on your chest. Get things popping like little mama lip gloss. hmm Or popping like Chris Brown. Um, that's what he's looking for. Yeah. So yeah, he's trying to get some texture and grow some hair on his chest. And then I think he said he was sick too, so he's trying to add like a little penicillin to it because he was sick as well. That I'm dealing with this cold. I think I'm gonna make you take my design and yep, boots with the fur. Yep, that one too. Yep, that one too. That's another one. Yep, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, that wasn't gonna work either. Though. Add a little sugar, honeysuckle lamb, the greatest expression of happiness. That was his next. That was the next thing he was gonna do. Cause I understand my son. See, y'all don't understand. I understand what my son was trying to do. Sometimes, you gotta understand these teenagers and what they gotta do. Well, I know Sister you understand because you got what, 6 teenagers? You 220, what you got, 17, 6? Y'all got 6 or 7 teenagers together. I can't remember. I knew y'all had something like that, 6 or 7 teenagers together. You got Lil Holisha. You had Big Wolf Demia, Big Wolf Dema, Big Wolf Deem. Then you had what's the little girl name? Little Wolf Demia. You had what's that second middle boy name? Oh man. Oh, Spirit. He was Spirit. Um uh then you have what you had a set of twins, didn't you? You had Little Fall Fall and Spirit Fall. And yeah. Yep. Wow. Ain't that something? Man. I forgot. I'm sorry. That's why you got the wild faces. How could I leave that boy off? Leave him out. Oh my God. Oh my God. You have Wolf the Dean? I don't know. How did I leave him out? Oh my God. I left him out. He's going to kill his uncle. That boy is going to kill his uncle. I don't know what I'm going to do. He's not going to ever, he's not going to ever like his uncle again. I don't know what to do. I'm going to have to make it up to him. Because he's not going to ever like his uncle again. I don't know. I'm going to have to do something. I can't have this on my conscience like this. This gonna hurt my feelings forever. I can't have this on my conscience. This is crazy, man. Crazy. Wow, did little hoe Lisa get sprayed eggs again? Huh? Did she get sprayed eggs again? Oh my God, she got sprayed eggs again. Oh my God, my niece is killing me. She is killing me. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her, y'all. Y'all just don't know. Y'all, my niece is killing it. Like, oh my God, like literally, y'all just don't know. I'm such a proud uncle ever right now. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Wow, I'm just like lost for words right now. I'm lost for words. I have nothing to say. And the thing about it, she's growing up so fast. Wow. Oh my God, 20 birthday in 4 days. Oh my God, I got to get 20 something for his birthday. Oh my God, 20. This is crazy, 20. Oh my God. 20 will be 55 in 4 days. This is crazy. I just don't know. Like, I don't get it. Like, I've been an uncle so long right now. I don't know what to say anymore. Like, I feel like such an amazing, like, proud uncle right now. I don't know what to even do. I don't even know what to say about this. Like, literally, I'm so proud of that young lady. Y'all, she's going to Harvard. Like, literally, she'll be at Harvard, like, in the next couple of years. She'll be checking into Harvard. Like, literally. Yeah. Got one going to Harvard, one going to Yale, couple going to Notre Dame. I mean, literally, like, I just don't know. I don't know. Like, what else can you do? Well, you got nieces and nephews this spectacular. Like, it's just an amazing thing. Like, it's so amazing. Like, they're amazing kids. Like, they're amazing. Like, you can't even ask them to know better than that. They're like amazing kids. Like, literally, they do. They do. They do. They take it. They take after they take after their mom and dad. They do. Yep. Here's their mom right here. And here's dad. Mom, dad. So awesome. So awesome. That's just amazing. Such an amazing thing. Like this is so amazing. Such wits. Their wittiness is insane. I mean, they're literally witty. Crazy. Sometimes you don't even know what to even say. Like, I mean, Yale, Harvard, Notre Dame. Yep, mom for sure. Yeah, crazy. You know, definitely mom and dad. Definitely mom and dad. Definitely mom and dad. Just think about it. With Redeem, didn't you go to Harvard yourself? 2020. Didn't you go to Harvard? 20 went to Harvard. Then he turned around with the Yale for um, vacation Bible school. Amazing. It's such an amazing task. Like, of course, you know what Notre Dame is. This is 20 what we talking about here. This ain't no typical dad. I can see we're talking about a typical dad here. We're talking about 20 right now. Hold on, let me get that granddad real quick. Hold on. Yeah, we got that. Hey, good job, Dylan. Good job, Dylan. Hey, look, the Dean. Hey, what's it, Papa? What you doing? What you doing? What's the Dean got? What did they tell you what it is? What did they tell you what it is? Tell us what it is, what the Dean. What did they tell her what that is? What the Dean? Get out now. What the Dean? Get out now what that is. Don't let her purify to you again. Get out now what the Dean. What the Dean? You don't know. You can know that what the Dean. What the Dean? You don't know. What the Dean? You don't know. What the Dean? You gotta know what that is. What the Dean? You gotta know what the Dean. You don't know. Happy Papa, you don't know Happy Papa. You don't know what the Dean. You know that how to know the game made that for the team. Papa, we like you. Papa, we Papa, we Papa, we gonna come here in a couple of weeks. Papa, we gonna get a nice hair for y'all. I'm gonna have a nice hair. I'm just a mustache. I'm gonna get my earpiece. I have my glasses on. Papa Wiggy gonna come in here. He gonna be he gonna talk to y'all for about a good 25 minutes. And he gonna have a new hairdo. Papa Wiggy coming. Say, Papa, what you been doing? I've been sitting around here trying to get me one of one of these, that triple C with that the donk. I was trying to get her the donk. Oh, really? I ain't got to see. I tried to triple C the donk. She got a nice the donk. I hope she ain't got no crazy habits. Cause I sure would like to touch her the donk. She sure got a nice one. I like her the donk. She got a nice the donk. I'm gonna touch you. I'm a rabbit. Don't think I'm not crazy habits. I can touch her the donk. What y'all got two faces for? What is that face for? What kind of face is that? You didn't make us talk about we still got it. Papa really still got some left in the trunk. Papa really still got still got that spunk left in the trunk. Papa really do. You better open your trunk.
and let some of that spunk back in it. Cause Paw Willie still got it. Paw Willie still got it. I said when I rub her the dunk. Now, yeah, oh, Peter Piper, Holy Peter Piper, you said, what wrong with you, Holy Peter Piper? Yeah, yeah, that book the ding, but the other junkie dog, you birds. Book the ding, what you gonna do? Book the ding, what you gonna do then? What 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 the ding? What the ding, what you gonna do then? What the ding, what you gonna do? You ain't gonna try, you ain't gonna try to catch it. Come here, little hand. Come here, I said, come here, little lady, you. Let me rub your the dunk. Don't tell nobody. I rubbed her the dunk tonight. Don't you tell nobody. I love me some triple C. She sure is sexy. Yes, she is. She sure is sexy. She sure is pretty. Yeah, she's sexy, she's pretty, and she got a big donker on. What's wrong with y'all? Why you got them wild faces for? Why you got them wild faces for? You think that's a wild thing? You make my heart sing. You get everything groovy. Wow, thing. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're not going to. You better get yourself together. You better get yourself together. See, they got that Grandpa Willie got some stuff for them. And him, shoot. Grandpa Willie gonna try to make a baby. See, yeah. Mm-hmm. What's his name? I'm being a the kids in the Bible. The oldest man to make a baby. I'm gonna be Paul in the Bible. The oldest man to make a baby. That's gonna be me. I'm be Paul. Oh yeah, what's his name in the Bible to make a baby? What's his name? His name Paul. Get his name Paul. Yeah, his name Paul. His name is Paul. You got know his name is Paul. Yeah, yeah, I can say record. Only Paul. You know Paul, the oldest man in the Bible, to make a baby. And I'm a Paul. I'm be Paul. You remember Paul? He made a baby at 200 years old. Yeah, he's in the Bible. Yes, he saw you. He was 200. He made a baby. His name is Paul. Y'all just don't know. Y'all think his name something else. But his name really Paul. His name is Paul. His name Paul Thompson. His name Paul Thompson. You young, you listen to Papa Willie. Papa Willie try to tell you something right, and you ain't even want to hear. I try to tell you his name was Paul Thomas. His name was Paul Thomas in the Bible. You remember Paul Thomas? Yeah. He had a baby with Maria. He had a baby with Maria in the Bible. He did. You remember that hard pit Bible? I know you know your Bible. You look like you know your Bible. Hard pit Bible. You look like you know your Bible. You know it. You everybody know it. And you know Paul had a baby. It was Paul. It was him. It was him, Hard pit Bible. It was him, Hard pit Bible. It was Paul. Yeah, it was. It was Paul. Hard pit Bible. Yeah, him. That him, Paul. Yeah, him. Hard pit Bible. It was him. It was Paul. It was. He said, "Hey, Paul." It was. It was him. He said, "Hey, Paul. What you doing over here?" He said, "I'm just making a baby. I'm over here making me a baby named the Leviticus, the third." And Holy Peter Piper. You know that one? You know that one in the Bible? Huh. Holy Peter Piper. You know that one? Holy Peter Piper. You know that one? Holy Peter Piper. Do you know that one? Do you know? Cue me, Holy Peter Piper. Do you know that Bible? You done that read the Bible? What you do then? You did not, did you read that book in your Bible, Papa? I did. I did. It was Paul. It was Paul. And he had a baby with Alicia. It was. He just said, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, he said, let me see that big, the dunk, the dunk. Come here, Alicia. Let me see that big, the dunk, the dunk. He did. He said, let me see that big old the dunk you got. He said, come here, Alicia. She said, come here. She said, come here, Papa, with it. Come on, ride that train. Ride it. Papa, wait, I'm coming, baby. I'm coming. Hey, I'm coming to you. That chicken out in the city on lockdown. What you lock it down for? This shit going down. This shit going down. Hey, good boy. Hey, that good boy. I'm just talking about you. Hey, that baby. You sure got a bit to jump. I was just talking about your bit to jump. I'm sure thinking about your bit to jump. And then I said, get doggy. I said, where doggy? Where that big to jump at? What's wrong with you, Holy Peter Papa? Papa, see, you up? Papa, see, you up? Yeah, man, Triple C, kill me? Kill me? Papa, sure would like to come over there with you right now. Doggy. You sure is one hot tamale. Yeah, well, I'm going to get off here now. I will see you guys tomorrow. I've been on here 3.5 hours. And so it's time for me to get off now. I love you guys. You guys be blessed and have a blessed night. Bye bye, everybody. See you later. Bye bye.